All right, welcome to my quote saver application. This basically, it's a quote saver, so you can enter quotes that you want to keep track of and you want to remember, and you can search for them, edit them, delete them, things like that. And it's using a SQL database, using MySql to store those quotes. So I'll just do a quick walkthrough of the program here. First, we can load all of the quotes and we can see it displays 3 at a time. We can go through the list and see some of the other ones. We can also search for quotes. We can search by word. So let's search by the word. Then we get one result back. That's the only one that had the word "the" in it. We can also go into each individual quote and it gives you the opportunity to edit or delete it. We'll do that right now. We'll do another search, but this time we'll search for the source. So we'll search for anything by OB1, Kenobi. Got one result back. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and add a quote here. Also from OB1 Kenobi. And then we'll add some tags. Let's add this, the tag, and then we'll add another one. And then I think that'll be good. So we won't add any more tags, and then we'll hit view all. And then if we iterate this way, we can see that we added the new tag, the new quote in number 3 there. So we'll go ahead and search. We'll try a search again, but this time for the source. We'll search for OB1 again. And there we get 2 results. You can also delete quote. So if I view them all here, and then we go to the next ones, we'll hit number 2, and we'll just hit delete. Okay, and then we'll view them all. As you can see, the quote isn't there anymore. So that's my application, and I'll just quickly show you the database, how I have it set up. So I have my table of quotes here. Got quotes, just text, and then the source, which is also just text, and then the IDs. This is a primary key, and it'll auto iterate or auto increment for each quote that I put in there. And then these tags, the quote ID is a foreign key, meaning that each integer in this column will relate to an ID in our quote table. So to walk through the code really quick, I use this quote manager to manage my connection with the database and all the querying that was done there. I have a find all function. Basically, we select all of the quotes from our quote table. That gets our entire list of quotes. And then a get tags function that'll get the tags from the other table, and that is depending on the ID that we send. We have a search by source. This is going to select everything from our quote table where the source is equal to the parameter that's passed in to the function. Search word is similar to search source, except this time we're going to use the where and like operator to compare what we find in the quotes. And then our create quote, we're going to use inserts, where we just insert the quote in the source. I'm using the parameters again, and the ID will be auto-generated, and it will be auto-incremented. And then we also need to get the quote ID from the one that we just put in there so that we can add all of the tags. I'll jump down to my add tags function. Basically, we're going to insert into the other database each tag that is associated with that quote. And then here we have our update quote. Basically, we'll update it. We'll set the new quote and the source and the ID. And where the ID is equal to the one that was passed in. And then removing is just using the delete operator. So that is my program.